it's Tana here, and today I'm going to be showing you how to make my colorful circus ring. This was designed by me. This is my own original design. You can make this with so many colors, and it's a ring. I will show you the bracelet on the loom maybe in a different video, but this is super cute. I love how to make this. And I was just playing around with magic rings, and I found out how to make this. So it's kind of my own design, but anyways, let's get started. Today you'll be needing your colored bands, and this I have used these colors. So I've used pink, purple, dark blue, green, and yellow. But for today I'm using the normal rainbow colors. I'm using red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple, pink, and some of these are jelly bands like this one. Wait, so the pink is jelly band, the purple jelly bands, the blue jelly bands, the green jelly bands, and the red jelly bands. So these other ones are normal bands. And then you'll be needing some bands for the ring part, and I'm just using normal white again as I did in this one. So that, and you'll be needing one C-clip right here. So this is a small one. But anyways, let's get started. So first you'll be needing your hook, and I forgot to tell you about that. This is a normal rainbow hook. It's really messy because I painted it, and I don't like the color, so I'm trying to scratch it off, so it's a little icky. But again, we're gonna first start out with the color that's in the middle, which you don't see in this bracelet, but when you are done, it's the color in the middle. So you can kind of see if you go through any place inside it, you're gonna see the color right here. So I just use normal white, and I'm gonna do the same thing again. So for this time, I'm gonna take two bands. There are two white bands, and place them on my hook, and just place them on. Make sure they don't fall off. And then you're gonna take your first color, which mine is red, and as you can see, I've lined them up here so you can see it, and it's better for me. So I'm first grab one red, and this is jelly red. And what I'm gonna do is pull this through these two bands, and then reattach on your hook. And then what you're gonna do is you're gonna make a slip knot. So how you make a slip knot is just taking this band, and make sure you hold your white bands in the bottom and just pulling it over. So you have made a slip knot. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna kind of put your hook to the side like this. So you should see a V shape, kind of like there is a mini white space in there. So like that. And the other side, it's a knot, but we're gonna work on the V side. So then we're gonna go inside this band again. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna hold this band so it doesn't fall off, and then put your hook this way, and you're gonna go inside these two bands like a circle, go inside the circle, and then we're gonna use your next color. So for this one, I used yellow, and I'm gonna be using orange today. So, sorry, I'm gonna take a band, and what I do is I pull it through, 1 second, yeah. So I pull it through just the white bands, and then I'm reattach on my hook. So it should look like this if you hold the white bands, which I always do, and it just keeps it lined more, I think. And so it should look like this. So you take the first band, and you're gonna take these outer two bands, and you're gonna pull them through this first band. So I'm just gonna pull them over the outer two bands, also the red. So again, you'll see another V shape. So this time it's orange, because these are orange band. And then we're gonna keep doing that. We're gonna do that 13 more times. So I have my bands laid out, so they're like 3 piles. You really can't really see them, but I'll just move them over so you can see a little. But here, the pink, I have 3 bands for each. So right now, I'm on some, but we're just gonna keep going. So we're gonna go inside, and I'm gonna stay on camera all the time So go in from the same way. You go in down like this, not up in front of theirs. And go down, go inside this. And you're just gonna keep doing this. So next I'm doing my yellow color, pull through, reattach, and then do the same thing we just did. So we're gonna take the first band and, the 2 bands and then pull through the first band. So pull over the previous color too. So you have 1 band and you see another V shape. So we're just gonna keep doing this. And yeah, I'm just gonna do this quickly on camera. Sorry, I'm just gonna do this quickly on camera. And so you can see, so take another band. I went into the white and pull a band through, then reattach and make a slip knot. So take these 2 bands and pull it through the first band. And we're just gonna keep doing that. Sorry about my bands, they keep rearranging. I don't like that. So I really can't keep track, but I'm trying to. And then pull a band through, reattach, and then again, pull the other 2 over. I really don't like that. And then go in again, just doing the same process. Grab a purple band, pull it through, and then reattach, and make a slip knot. And then my last color, my pink, do the same thing, pull it over the 2 bands. Okay, so it should kind of be looking like this right now. So the V shapes are like this. And what you're gonna do is you're gonna hold one side. So hold one side right here. And you're gonna take the pink and you're gonna like slide it down, kind of, when you do that. That's why it just makes some more room, and I kind of like it like that. So like that. And we're gonna repeat this thing, same step, 2 more times. So go in. I'm starting from my next color because I ended at pink. And again from red. Pull through, make sure the V shape is there. And make sure you always check your V shape is there, because if it's not there, you've done something wrong. And if you see the stitch band, that's also wrong. So pull through, reattach, and then knot. So that's the time I'm gonna do it again. But you're gonna keep repeating this process 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 12 more times. So we're gonna do these knots 12 more times, and I'm just gonna go off camera and finish this up because I don't want this tutorial to be really long when it's a really short bracelet. And I'm just gonna go in fast mode and finish all my bands up. And again, you have to finish all these, and then I'm gonna just tell you how to make the ring. Okay guys, so I just finished up my whole thing, and it's really tight, and now you really can't see the white bands. So we just want to make it so we can't see the white bands. So like if I try to go through, I really can't see it, only if I stretch it. So what I'm going to do a little is I'm going to now undo this. And now people are wondering, well, we went through a long process and we really can't, and now we're going to undo it, but that's how you make this. You have to undo it, then we're going to pull a white band through everything. So it is a little hard, so what you do is just take off your hook and just slide it off the band. And then what you're going to do is you're going to take it and you're going to stretch on it. So all these loops come off. And when they come off, make sure to tighten them a little. Just taking them and just tighten them just a little. And what you're going to do is, since you're like popping off like this, you're going to take the loop that is there and you're just going to pull it up and it pops out. And you're going to keep doing that all the way around. So I'm just going to do this on camera because it's really quick. So take all the bands and just go all the way around, and yeah. So my last ones, and then the last red. So it should look something like this, and make sure all stitches are undone. So now what we're gonna do, is we're gonna take a hook that is longer, like a longer hook. So I'm gonna use a crochet hook. So I just found my crochet hook, and here it is, and I'm using, it's really hard to see, blup it up. So it's 3.0 millimeter. Focus on this. Yeah, so now what you're gonna do is you're gonna grab each loop on this hook. If you only have a ribbon hook and you don't have a crochet hook, and if you have those plastic hooks, like the plastic ones, you have to use one of those, because this is gonna take a lot of your hook space, like at least till here. So we're gonna try, and we can start at any place. I just like to be even and start where my first band was, so which one was red. And you're gonna flip it again, and you're gonna go into these loops. So I'm just gonna go on my red one first. So we're just gonna go inside one of these loops and go into the next one. And you're just gonna go inside this mini circle of each slip knot. And you're gonna do that all around. And sometimes you'll have to take this and tighten it a little so it does not undo. And you'll have to also be stretching it a lot. So again, place them each on. And now what I have to do, because they're in the back, I don't want to go like this with my hook. I just want to take the slip knots and stretch them. So again, I'm gonna stretch it on my hook. It'll take a little time, but it is worth it to make this little cute thing. And then again, do the same thing. Again, and then my last two, stretch this so much, and stretch this so much too. So it should look like this weird thing. You're just gonna pulp it so the outside is like this, but it looks very messy now. And now what we're gonna do is take one white band, and you're gonna pull it through everything. So this is a little hard, and make sure to take your time on this, because if you fail, then it's gonna be a big bummer. So what we're gonna do, I take my hands, why is this blue band here? I'm sorry. But when I get my bands, I like to put my hook downwards. So I'm placing it downwards, and what you're gonna do is just slide these bands on, which will take some time. So I go through the first two, and I take my fingers and I pinch the bands, and then I pull them over. That's how I usually do my stuff. And then I'm gonna pull them through the middle bands. Oops. And if it falls off, you just place it on. Mine keeps falling off, as you can see. So I'm just gonna finish that. Why do I keep dropping these bands? I am so sorry, but what you're gonna do is pull it through everything. And it'll take some time, and I'm not taking my time, so I'm just gonna go like quickly and try to pull all these bands through, and you're gonna reattach, and I'll show you what to do next. I'm gonna start doing this in fast mode. Pull through everything. This back band will be a little tight, so take off the first one and be very careful and pull on it a little, just kind of pull. And then you're gonna reattach. So when you reattach, it should kind of look like this, and very sloppy looking, but it should look like this in the back, with this little space, which we don't want to see, but we're gonna have to see it. So now we're gonna make the ring part. So, and why I pulled a white band through, because it matches with the ring part, and where we have started it is right here. So I pulled through 2 chains here and 3 chains here. So I'm gonna do the same thing. So make sure you have your C-clip with you. And I'm gonna take this, and when the 2 bands are on my hook, I'm gonna take a band, a white band, and whatever color you want for your ring part, because we're doing that now. Take a band, you're gonna pull through the first band only, and reattach. Take another band, pull through, and reattach. And if you have a bigger wrist size and bigger ring size, Then make yours a little bigger. I prefer 4 at each side if you're adult, but I'm a kid, so I'm gonna do 2 on one side and then 3 on the other. So when we've got the 2 single chain bands on there, we're just gonna take our C-clip, and what we're gonna do is take these 2 off and C-clip them with your C-clip. 1 second. And then reattach. So it's C-clipped on there, so it won't undo and stuff. So the other one that's on our hook, we're just gonna do the same thing. So we're gonna pull a band through just that one because we only have that one. And then I'm gonna pull it through 2 more times. So pull it through the first 2, then reattach, and then 1 more time for my wrist, I mean ring size. So now what we're gonna do is when it's on there, you're gonna take it off and pinch it. And if you want, you could stretch it out. So I stretch it out and then I find my C-clip and then I just place it on there. So you have this little circle, but there's your ring, but it doesn't look like this circular one. So what you have to do is kind of take it like I usually do. I'm sorry about the beep. And you're gonna squish it. It's really loud. My watch, but and you're gonna squish it like, and maybe kind of stretch it, wiggle wobble with it, and kind of put on your finger. And sometimes you can also, what you can do at the bottom is take your normal hook this time. I'm just using it. If you want to use your other hooks, then you can. And I'm just gonna pull on it. And kind of do that. And if you, when you like it, where you got it in place, and then if you like it, then wear it. So how you do is you separate these 2 chains and stick your finger in wherever you want to make it on. There is your cute little ring. 1 second, let me place this on my thing. But I hope you enjoyed how to make these super cute rings out of 28 bands at least. But I hope you enjoyed. These are nice color combos. I love how you can make them. They are wide looking. I love how the bottom is and everything's pulled through. This is a handmade design. Make sure to tag me on Instagram because this is a design by me. And whenever you make these, make sure to tag and go on my hashtag DonRedBlooms and make sure you subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell. And anyways, I hope you enjoyed. Bye-bye.